Hi everyone, Pat Dougherty here with your topic of the day for Tennis IQ. We're talking about setting up your strength. So we're looking at this from a point development standpoint. Think of a sport like basketball. If you don't know much about basketball, when a guy takes a shot and it bounces off the rim, the teams scramble to grab what's called the rebound. Well, if they get the rebound on the offensive end, it's like they never took the shot. It resets the shot clock all over again. No points are awarded to either team. So imagine if we took away the rebound. Every time you missed a shot, whatever, if it was a two-pointer or a three-pointer, those points go to the other team. The play ends, they take the ball and head down the court with a chance to score their own points at their own goal. So if that were to happen, imagine how different that sport would be played. The amount of passing would probably increase to try to get the best shot opportunities possible because they don't want to give points to the other team's score. Well, tennis is a lot like basketball with no rebounds. You better know what your strength is. Think of that as your shooter on the basketball team. There's always a Kobe Bryant on every pro team. All the players on the team know it, the coach knows it. When it's time to make that important basket at the end of the game, we want the ball in Kobe's hands, was the thought process. The dribblers, the rebounders, all those guys were working to create the best opportunities for their shooter to score. That's the mentality I want you to have about your tennis game. These are the players on your team. Your serve, your return, your ground stroke rally skills, your approaches, your swing volleys, your drop shots. These all fall into a flow from start to finish. These are the skills that are intended to start the point, not end it. This is where we're passing in basketball. This is the rally. I would never tell the team you need to pass 3 times, then take the shot. That's not the purpose of the passing. Passing is in order to create opportunities for the best shot. So you may have to rally 10 times. You may be able to get the opportunity to use your strength on the very first or second ball. So rallies, for most people, is a means to transition towards the end that they're trying to stage, the outcome they're trying to create. Applying pressure would be maybe taking any short ball out of here and coming to net and featuring my net game to close. So let's say your strengths are like Djokovic. He likes to set up his forehand, same with Rafa. So they're going to make a conscious decision with the serve and return to not be inconsistent. They want to maintain a high first serve percentage. They want to get a lot of returns back in play, as penetrating as they can. Djokovic is going to hammer it down the center of the court to the feet of the server, try to catch him in a neutral position where they just block it back. Now he can take over dictating the point on the return side. So they make the conscious choice of even what serve placement they're going to put in play, knowing that the opponent's likely maybe on the deuce side when I swing them wide to play it back cross court to my forehand. That's setting up my strength by using the wide serve, okay? So the idea is this: we can build out a point from start to finish if we know what we're trying to feature and we know how we're trying to end it. So let's say my strength is the forehand volley, and I want to work through those percentage patterns of cross courts, when wide in the court, straight ahead on the approach shot. So I'm looking to get my forehand volley an opportunity to close. So that means I want the ball on the forehand side of the court, so anything short I get, I can take down the line, come in and feature my forehand, defending the passing line, down the line passing lane. So I know that I want it to come out of the forehand rally. And like I said, serving wide on the deuce side may very well facilitate a short forehand cross-court response that I can then approach and come in and close on my volley. So if this is where my strengths are, I don't want to break down through here. Djokovic doesn't want to miss the opportunity for his shooter to get the ball. That's his forehand. So he's very consistent at the start of the point. So this is the concept that you want to apply to your game. Figure out, identify where your strengths are, and make conscious choices to feature that as often as possible. Meaning that if the ball's slightly to the backhand side and you have the opportunity to run around that backhand and feature your forehand, that's what you should be doing. So this is the concept that we're talking about today. Think hard about your game, identify your strengths, figure out what weaker areas you're trying to protect, and use all the players on your team to get that ball to your shooter. Work on it. Good luck.